Today, a special episode for you. Birria style tacos featuring guest chef Junior. Now, for his identity purposes, you don't get to know his name, you don't get to see his face, and you might get to hear his voice a little bit, but he's a good buddy of mine and he's real good at cooking. And he's going to show us his stuff today. He's definitely not a war criminal. But I say birria style tacos because they're not actually birria tacos. He kind of made adobo and some other things, but it's just in that vein. Let's talk about Junior's meat. It's fucking huge. Look at that. That's a lot of pork shoulder. I think it's at least 2 pounds, but it's probably a little bit more if I had to be honest with you. He slow roasted this for about 12 hours, just for us. It should be tender, it should be juicy, and you should be able to pull it apart with your fork, or 2 forks, or, you know, however many forks it takes you to pull apart meat. Juices. Yeah, that kind of looked like a toilet bowl. Hey, look at my cat. Yeah, he's such a good boy. He's so beautiful. I wonder if he likes pork shoulder. Well, he seems interested, huh? Isn't he a cutie? He only has one eye. And he's interested. Nope. Alright, you little bastard. Anyway, Junior's still just shredding up some pork. Now, like I said, he did this for about 12 hours. It's really personal preference, but basically you just want tender pull-apart meat that you can shred with forks to make easier for the next part, which is going to be mixing in spices. Toilet bowl juices for the meat to go in. Yeah, get it in nice and deep. You know, that looks pretty good. Wouldn't you agree? Junior's pretty good at shredding this, man. I mean, he's kind of shredded. Look at his hands. What does he do all day?
It's like fucking crazy in the camera right now. It's like this light is like building
veins we did see.
It's fucking nuts.
Makes you wonder. So it was a lot of pork shoulder. And it took some time to shred. I think it might have taken as long as cooking everything. Add a little vinegar into the spices. A little water. A little bit more water. Kind of make it look like mud. Then paste. Then you're gonna add a little bit more water. You're gonna make it mud again. And we used the juices from the pork, by the way, are in this. So we were like, let's put it on the meat. Yeah, that's a good idea. But you know, it was just in a bowl already. And here's us realizing what we did and putting it back in the original bowl. Nobody's perfect. We're out here trying we're doing our best, okay? So you're gonna mix it around with the pasty mud in the bowl that you mix the mud in. That's really important. I just want to reiterate that. Which is the bowl that the pork sat in to rest. You give it a little, just kind of heating it up for the spices kind of deal. We didn't really cook it. Then we're gonna put it back into the bowl that we shredded it in. Not the spice bowl. But I mean, come on, look at that meat, man.
See how it comes clean now?
Have you ever had a dream that you had?
Ooh, tough break, Junior. I got that on camera. So heat up a pan with some oil in it and cover some of the shells in the oil before it's hot, I guess, is what is happening here. You have to understand, I'm just filming. I'm asking questions, just like you are, I'm sure, right now. But don't worry, it'll all make sense later. Like I said, this pan is not terribly hot yet. We didn't let it sit or anything like that. But that's really important. It's going to come in handy later. It's not hot yet. So he's putting 2 down, and then he's going to put some meat on top of it. And then I'm going to put the cheese on it because I'm a big boy. And then he's going to fix it. And you're going to want to fold it over and give it a chance to toast up the way that you want them to, which is up to you, but optimally, we're looking for like a little crispiness, some crunch, but not the whole thing being completely firm. Do you remember when I said these were Birria style tacos? They're not really Birria tacos, and I'm sorry. We just couldn't figure out what else to call them. They're fun to make. Fun to play with and to eat. Unlike some things. So we do get a little variation going on between things. You know, you can add different stuff if you want, but the point is you're making little crispy taco shits that you can fucking dunk into delicious sauce. Also, check this burp that I got on camera in the background. That was inhuman. I did that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry about that one though. So you're gonna wanna grill these guys until they're nice and crispy. Do you see how there's a little bit of color, but things aren't quite like roasted? There was some cheese that was kind of like crispy-fied around the outside. 2 Trailer Park Girls have rounded it on the outside. And you can stack up the tacos as you're cooking the new ones on the sides to kind of keep them warm or going if you really need to. Just utilize your pan space effectively is really the message there.
See how that one broke?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean, yeah. I flipped it a little too early.
So as Chef Junior just mentioned, he flipped one too early and it broke a little bit, but it really doesn't matter. Depending on what you stuff it with, obviously. It should just not really matter again. Look at that cheese. Man, that's so good. Crispy as hell. And the spots where the meat comes out, it gets crispy also. There's a lot of texture going on with these kind of tacos if you've never made them like this. So sprinkle some cheese on. We're doing a little bit bigger tortillas. We have 2 different sizes. It's okay if it falls off. But don't use your hands to do what we're about to do.
See?
What?
Yeah.
That hurt. You're lying.
No, I swear. Touch him.
No, I don't want to touch him. You're
Yeah,
lying.
I swear.
Liar, liar. Hurt for hire.
Yeah, I'm not that guy, pal. That was hot. You know it was hot, and you know that hurt his hand. Anyway, if you can, use utensils. If not, don't. I don't know. I don't really know what the protocol is on this, but, yeah, see, it hurts your hand. You can replay that as much as you want. Let you be the judge on that. But the point is still the same. These are just a roll-up style of the same thing, and they're kind of toasted in the same manner. We're looking for the same levels of crispiness, and obviously you don't want to go too far. Man, they're beautiful. Look at them. Don't you just want to shove it in your mouth? Feel the crunch of the shell, but still have bite and chew? To really illustrate the point here, we have used flour and corn tortillas in the same pan, which is illegal, but we did it anyway. And Junior is also making a new style. It's basically just the quesadilla version of that. But it's awesome. And the reason that we made so many shapes and did this in so many styles was to illustrate also that you can do this with any style of shell that you want. You can make your own shells and do this. The point still stands. And now we have the sauces and some plating. How should this be? How do you eat it? What do you do with it? Does it go in your butt? You see, we have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of things going on. But Junior's going to show us in a minute the proper way that he does it. So he gets a little bit of sauce on one side of his bowl, and then another sauce on the other side, and then some corn on the plate, and then some rice, sour cream, refried bean, and what? Lime sauce.
Yeah, you just put the lime straight up just on them.
It's lime juice, not sauce. Yeah, they look like diarrhea. Anyway, that's all I've got on Birria style tacos. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Here's some more of my cat.